In your attempts to close the deal in the sales process, there are only 4 possible outcomes that you can achieve in any sales call you ever make. And we're going to take a look at those 4 possible outcomes. The first one is a yes. The customer says yes, you get an order, and you proceed. The second possible outcome is what the Knoll sales coach calls an advancement. An advancement, you don't necessarily get the order, but you do get an agreed upon next step between you and the prospect or between you and the customer. The third possible outcome of sales call is a continuation. We're going to talk a little bit more about a continuation, but in reality, in most cases, a continuation is a nice no from the client. And last but not least, a no. The client says this is absolutely not going to work for me, we cannot move forward, and you choose to move on. Now, of these 4 possible outcomes, 3 of them are good. And surprisingly, no is one of the 3 that are good. And the reason no is good is because you no longer waste time. The one outcome that you must avoid at all cost is that of a continuation. And the reason a continuation must be avoided is because it wastes your time. Since most continuations are really nice no's, we want to feel like we're moving the account forward. We keep calling the account, we keep spending time, but eventually they go underground, they stop calling back, and we end up just wasting a lot of time. So your goal on every sales call, if you don't get an order, you need to get either an advancement or a no. So your mission, if you go in and you know that you're not going to get a yes, you need to turn that into an advancement. And an advancement is simply this: an agreed upon next step between you and the client that is measurable and it is time bound. So you're agreed to what you're going to do, when you're going to do it, and who's going to be involved. Your job in the sales process is to advance the process at every step, from qualifying to prospecting, to get a meeting, preparing for the meeting, opening the meeting, conducting the meeting, handling the objections, following up to the meeting, preparing your presentations, negotiating the deal, and closing the sale. If you make it part of your process to always achieve at least an advancement, you will move through this process and you will close the sale quicker.